I went to the Christmas party on Monday. I did it. I was 2 hours late, but I showed up in time to say bye to the guests that arrived at the Christmas party. That was the first time I worked on the doing something because I want to, not because I should. I want to say bye to them. I want to see them, but I don't want to spend 2 hours with them. I felt, I felt embarrassed for not showing up when the party started. I felt rude for not showing up when the party started. But to me, that's a way of shedding off old programming that I was raised on. It was nice to go out, say bye on my own terms when I wanted to. The same thing for my friend's party on that Saturday. They're cool people, but I didn't want to go because I'm not a fan of mingling for too long. I like to conserve my energy for other things I like to do. Before, I would force myself to stay at a party, to stay at an event for longer than 2 hours because I felt like I had to. But slowly but surely, I'm getting better at saying, okay, it's time for me to go. But I did it. I went to that Christmas party. I showed my face. That was good enough for me. Over the weekend, I was playing Fortnite. It's a super addicting video game. I didn't think I'd get addicted to it, but it's so much fun to play. How did I get into Fortnite? Let's see. No, the topic of Fortnite. Okay. So when I was playing Fortnite, the topic of my dog dying, my baby Buster, it came up. Then I'm losing my train of thought. It came up, but I don't like to tell people that my dog died because I don't want to hear the condolences words like I'm so sorry for your loss, or oh, my condolences to you, or how are you doing? I don't like those questions. I don't like those statements. That's another reason why I don't like funerals. Like, first of all, I don't want to see a dead person. I don't want to see that. And then the weird thing is, in funerals, is you eat after, which is really weird. Like, why would you eat at a funeral? I never liked eating at funerals. I always thought it's so strange. Like, the dead body is in one room, and then you exit that room, and then the next room, it's a potluck full of food, and you're just eating around a dead body. I mean, you're not eating around the dead body, but the dead body and dead bodies are in the vicinity of food. So I always thought that was really weird. From Fortnite to funerals. It's so weird. I don't like funerals. And then why does everyone have to wear black at funerals? Why is it considered rude if you wear a bright color? I mean, there's mourning, but why does the feeling of mourning have to be dressed in dark clothes? I've been to so many funerals, and every time I've always seen someone wear dark colors. And then at funerals, you have people talking to you, but then you don't feel like talking because someone literally just died. But then I have to understand that everyone, including myself, have different coping mechanisms. So sometimes when people are sad, they eat, hence the food right next to the dead body. Or some people, they cope by talking a lot. And then there's people like me who, when I'm mourning, I don't want to talk to anyone. I'm here doing my own thing. that's what I'm dreading for the day my parents die. I was telling them, are you guys going to have a viewing? Because I don't want to deal with any of that, of people coming and visiting and telling me, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm so sorry that you no longer have parents. I mean, I don't think people will say that, but technically that's what they're saying. Thankfully, my parents, I don't think they want a viewing. They just want to go, like, the moment they die, straight to the, what's that word? When you burn them? Oh, come on. Cremate. When you cremate them, they just want to be cremated without a viewing. But I'm trying to not be selfish. Like, if my parents change their mind and turns out they do want a viewing, then I'll do it because they requested it. Then I'll deal with the condolence talk and the sad low tones of, I'm so sorry for your loss. And then when they touch your shoulder, thinking that it helps, but like, don't touch me. It hasn't even happened yet, but I'm pretty sure it'll happen, only because I've had people close to me pass away, and then people who visit the funeral, they squeeze your arm. They're just too lovey-dovey. I'm not one that likes affection like that. But for me, the day I die, I was thinking that I would be turned into a, not a sea urchin, but like a coral. Like, I would be buried in the coral reef. Like, just like either make me into a tree, like plant me into a tree, or like just dump me into the ocean. I don't want to make a big fuss of my death because it's not really a big deal. I think death in the beginning of my life was a scary thing because the people around me made it such a scary thing. Like, oh my God, they're dead. Oh my God, death is close. Oh my gosh, you don't know what's going to happen when you die. And that's considered a scary thing. But if you really think about it, death is not scary. It's only scary because you don't know what's going to happen. You don't know what's going to happen when you take your last breath. But that's a physical death. I've been through so many spiritual deaths where I felt like I was dying, or I felt like I was already dead. But on the outside of that, when I let go spiritually, I felt even more free than I did when I wasn't spiritually dead. There's this connotation that death is scary, but it's not scary. It's unknown, which makes it scary. I've seen 2 human physical deaths. One when I was 8 years old, and then another one when it was the year 2018. I don't know what age I was then. I'll figure that out eventually. But those were the 2 physical deaths I saw. When I was 8 years old, I saw my auntie take her last breath, and then she turned her head to the side, and that was it. And then the one in 2018, I sort of felt like I had to guide her to let go because she looked incredibly tired. So I told her, it's okay. You can let go. It's going to be fine. And she took her last breath. And then that same night, she visited me in my dreams to let me know that, hey, I'm chilling. I'm doing fine. I'm with your other auntie. I'm with my mom. So I feel like over time, I've gotten less affected by physical death, especially because I've seen what physical death looks like. I've seen what people go through when they're about to die. But it's not that bad. Spiritually, it's scary AF, right? Because you don't know what's going to happen when you jump. You don't know what's going to happen when you take your last breath. But most times that I've witnessed in my 32 years even of living on this earth, jumping into the unknown is not scary. It's scary at first, but overall, it's not scary. Okay, bye.